I greet you all, my wonderful viewers. This is Teacher Walter from Efrat Music Academy. I'm the founder and director of Efrat Music Academy. I'm back again today with another new video for you titled Taking Good Care of Your Recorder. Taking good care of your recorder. So today I will be showing you how to take good care of your recorder. I brought the Yamaha soprano recorder with me, and I also have the the Aulos soprano recorder again. So I will be showing you how to take good care of your recorder. When we say taking good care of your recorder is things like how do you clean your recorder, how do you keep your recorder safe, and how do you make sure that your recorder continues to produce a good sound. Everything comes from taking good care of your instrument, because if you don't take good care of your instrument, later on it will break, or other bad things will happen to it there, which will result to not having a good sound as you expect it to do. Okay, and it will not be performing. The performance of that instrument will be poor. So to avoid that, the instrument needs, every instrument, it needs good care. But in this case, we are talking of the recorder. How do you take good care of it? Okay. Normally, on the sound holes here, there will be some dirty inside. If you look closely, sometimes you will see inside these tone holes. We call them tone holes. Sometimes there will be some dirty, even if you check, it's because you will always be putting some fingers there. And you know, people, perspiration, our perspiration differs. That is how our fingers produce some sweat or whatever, depending to the temperature and the humidity and whatever of your country and where you are or where you stay. So, if the recorder is dirty, then it means it will no more be producing good sound. So the recorder always needs some cleaning. The good thing about the recorder is it has got three parts. Like what I told you, we've got the head joint, and we've got the middle joint, and we've got the foot joint. So you can dismantle your recorder into three parts, and then after that you can dip it into water with soap. Okay, water with soap. It can be like the washing basin or the sink, if you want to call it, or the bath, the whatever where you wash your hands. But now you make sure that you put a rubber stopper or a stopper so that water will not go run out of that thing, and then you dip your recorder inside, and then you wash it with like a cloth. Make sure that the cloth that you are using is soft, something like this type of cloth. It should be soft enough, because otherwise, if you clean it with a cloth that is rough or that is not smooth, then later on your recorder will be having some scratches. So to avoid some scratches on your recorder, make sure that you find a cloth that is smooth and that is nice and smooth. Okay, and then you dip your recorder, the pieces of your recorder, like what I did, like this. You dismantle them, and then you dip them inside that bathing water, or in that or inside the tub again. You can close the tub and make sure that you put some soap and some water, or the washing basin in the tub, whatever, or a dish, whatever, as long as something that can contain, that can hold water. And remember, the water should be having some soap in it. The water should be having some soap in it. Then you wash it. And I prefer, the type of liquid that I prefer you to use is the sunlight liquid, or any liquid soap. and the liquid soap is the best. Liquid soap is the best. Then you just put that, and then you dip it inside, and then you wash it, and you'll be, remember, you should be having two of these cloths, one for drying it and one for washing it. So after dipping it, then you make sure that you clean the outside of the outside of the pieces of the recorder. Okay, I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. So you clean it nice, so that at least you remove some dirty and some grease or whatever that might have sticked on your recorder. Because soon after playing, at least you should be able to, let me just say, I think once or twice a week it should be cleaned. But if you are able, after every rehearsal or after every practice with your recorder, make sure that you clean it. The reason why we say you should clean it, because inside there will be some dirty inside, and also some moisture, because when you are playing, sometimes the saliva that I said, sometimes there's a video that is there down there, how to remove moisture and saliva from your recorder. But sometimes there is certain dirty inside your recorder that cannot just be removed by blowing. So if you blow, that one is just for during your practice. Maybe you don't want to stop there, but you want to continue practicing. So that is why I have that video, like how to remove moisture and saliva from your recorder. But sometimes the recorder, it needs really a deep washing and cleaning. So then you clean it with soap and water, so that it can be clean. Then after cleaning it, it is also necessary, it is also important for you to dry it. Wait for it to dry. But before you put it somewhere safe for it to dry, make sure that you dry it again with first of all, you dry it with a piece of cloth that you'll be having. And what you do, you dry it outside. You just clean it and dry it with a piece of cloth. Then after that, you take another cloth again. Okay, that will be dry. Remember, this one maybe the other one will not really be dry. Then you take another dry cloth. So it means, I think you should be having many of these cloths that you should be using just to clean your recorder. Okay. So what you do, then you just find one end of or one side of that cloth. Then you just put it inside your cleaning stick. This one, we call it the cleaning stick. Okay, let me find one side here that I can just use to just put inside the cleaning stick. Okay, the cleaning stick will be looking like this. Okay, maybe some of you have never seen this one. It's called a cleaning stick. Normally, when you buy your recorder, it will be having this cleaning stick. Sometimes the Yamaha, it will be having this, and also sometimes the Aulos recorder will also be having this kind of cleaning stick. So you just put on the other end of the cleaning stick, there is a hole inside. So you need to just put one at the corner of the cloth. Just find the corner of the cloth. Just, you don't need to put the whole thing, the whole cloth inside. Just a small piece at the far end here. Okay, just a small piece. Let me see how I can put it inside here for you, so that you see how it is done. Okay, put it nicely, right, like this. Yeah, finally it's inside. Okay, like this. So you don't have to put it towards the end, just like this. I think it will be fine like this. And then you put it inside, and then you just clean it with that stick. Okay, like this. This this one, you can just do like this. This is the head joint that you are just drying it in. Yeah? You just do like this, and then you just dry it. Just dry it, okay? Like this, dry it. And remember, if there are some Yamahas that have got this part of the back, or they call it the mouthpiece. This part of the mouthpiece can also be removed. You can also remove this other part. You see now, so that it will just be like this. Okay, and this is the thing that I removed. This part, this one. Okay, so when you are washing, like your Yamaha recorder, some Yamahas, this thing you can remove it, but some of them maybe you can't remove it. But if you can remove it, then good. Then you can remove it and then you can wash it. Okay. Then after that, make sure that you put it nicely and be careful when you put it back. Everything should be nicely like this. Make sure that you put the joints and you mesh them nicely, and then you put it back. Okay, then it's back again. Okay, then you just dry it with your cleaning stick. Okay, and then you also take the foot joint again. You just put your cleaning stick inside this. You see, like this, and then you just pull it. You just pull it out. Okay, just pull it out. Okay, okay. Then you see that is how you clean it. Okay, so it is very important. And then you also do the same again. You put your cloth inside the middle joint. Then the cloth will be there, and then you just put it, and then you put it inside. Then you clean again. So this is very important when you are cleaning your recorder. Okay, so you need a cleaning stick and you need a piece of cloth. Then you just put it inside there, then you start to clean your recorder. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, then after that, your recorder, sometimes it will not really be dry yet and ready to be used. So you make sure that you put it somewhere safe, inside your house at a corner where people will not come and kick the table, so that it's down. You just look for a nice, like a small table. You put a cloth on top. Remember, the table should be having a cloth, because if you put it on top without a cloth, sometimes these things will. Because remember, this is a smooth thing; it will roll and or fall to the ground, then it breaks again. Then so it should be put it at a corner where the air can really approach it. Then you put your three pieces nicely, give them time to dry, and then after they are dried, then you are ready to use your recorders again normally. Okay, please make sure that you give it time to dry, otherwise it will not be sounding good if you quickly use it before it dries up. Okay, and also there is sometimes on the joints of your recorder, uh, here where the joints here, can you see the joints where you join these two pieces together? Sometimes it will be a little bit loose. Sometimes when you put it, you feel it's not really as strong as it used to be. Then you are free to use the joint grease. Normally, when you buy the recorders, they'll be also having this. We call it the joint grease. Okay. Then you should apply some joint grease. In this case, it will be looking like this. This is the joint grease. Then you just have to open it up. Let me try and open this one for you. Then I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, let me put this aside, and then I will try to open it for you. Then you see. how the joint grease will be looking like. Okay, right. Still opening. Yeah, it's open. So this is the joint grease. It's just like Vaseline. Do you know Vaseline? Okay, just like Vaseline. You just take a little bit of it. Okay, even with your finger it's fine. Just a little bit of it, and then you apply it on this part of the record, and just apply it nicely, the joint grease. Okay, so that your joint will just apply a little bit, and then you also apply the other side here. I think this should be enough. Okay, then you just apply some joint grease. So it will help to make sure that the joints that are between your recorders, they remain strong. So then after applying this joint grease, then you are free now to put back the pieces together of your recorder. Then they will be strong again. So when you put it like this, then you will feel now, your recorder is now strong again. So the joint grease is very good. Okay, right. So then after that, your recorder will be ready again, back in shape, ready to be played. So please, it is very important. And also, when you are done with your playing, don't put your recorders on top of the table where it can roll and then roll and fall to the ground and it breaks. Normally, children, you need to monitor the children, especially when after they are done practicing on their recorder. Make sure that they keep the recorder safe where it's supposed to be. Normally, the recorder is normally when you buy recorders, they will give you a bag or the recorder bag. Sometimes it can be a case or whatever. Make sure that the recorder, after playing the recorder, every time put it back in its case or in its bag so that it remains safe. Okay? Put it back in its bag or in its case so that it remains safe, like this. Like in this case, I put back my recorder, and my recorder now is safe again. This is the Aulus bag that I have here with me, but the bags, there are different types there. You might be having a different type, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so make sure that your recorder is always safe, like that. So that is what I just wanted to show you, because it's very important to make sure that your recorder is always clean. You wash it inside and outside. After washing it, give it some few minutes for it to dry. Remember, when you wash it with water, with soap, and I prefer liquid soap like Sunlight or any other liquid soap that you have. And after washing it, dry it with a piece of cloth. You use a cleaning stick. Then after that, put it on a corner, on top of a table, or on the corner where no one can disturb, and make sure that in that corner there is enough circulation of air so that it dries up nicely, so that all the three pieces, they dry up nicely. And remember, when you are putting it on that corner, it is still disjointed in three pieces. Don't put it joined together, but make sure that you put it down, this piece on its own, this piece on its own, this piece on its own, so that you give it time to dry. It is very, very important. And remember, the recorder also, it needs a warm temperature. Normally, other people, before they play, they put the recorder under their armpits like this, so that it can receive some bit of some warmth, a little bit, maybe for a few minutes. You just put it like this under your armpit. It's also that is how some people do. And also maybe for a few minutes I can feel now it was already the warmth, I can even feel it a little bit here. Just like this for a few minutes, just like this. And remember, you start with the one side, you wait for it for some few minutes, maybe for 3-4 minutes, just like this. And then later on you change, then you put again the other side of the recorder, like that. So this is just the to make it a little bit warm, because if the recorder is a little bit warm, it can produce a much better sound. Okay, but please don't put it close to the radiator or to anything warm like the heater or the stove. No, no, no. It doesn't need this artificial warm stuff or warmth or artificial heat, but it needs the natural heat. Like in this case, like your heat yourself, the heat that comes from under your armpit, it's much better. Just the natural heat, not the artificial heat. Okay, then it can perform much better like that. Okay, so I think that is all that I wanted to show you. I didn't know that this video will be this long again, but let me quickly cut it before it's very, very long. Okay, thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to your friends and loved ones. And I say goodbye, and I say shalom. Receive life and peace. Thank you very much.